Welcome back. Now time for some health conversations. Now, 1 out of 5 persons between the age of 18 and 64 suffers from fatigue, high blood pressure and/or diabetes. Many of these cases as a result of long working hours, chasing deadlines and trying to keep pace with peers. It is against this background that the Vivo Energy Namibia launched the Vivo Energy Windhoek Marathon, ultimately challenging individuals to push all physical and mental boundaries through running. Joining us with more is the Corporate Communications Manager at Vivo Energy Namibia, Lazarus Nafidi. Lazarus, good evening and welcome to the Daily Roundup.
Good evening, Nina. Thanks for having me.
Lazarus, to start with, provide us just a bit of an overview of the Vivo Energy Windhoek Marathon, what its objectives are and how long Vivo Energy has been involved with this initiative.
Yeah, thank you. The initiative is born out of a partnership that we've developed with the city of Windhoek, our real key partner, and hence the name, the Vivo Energy Windhoek Marathon. It's held in Windhoek and attracts about almost everybody that's got health and fitness goals and that runs for a social cause. And we also target athletes as well. So the objective is literally to promote a healthy lifestyle and to promote well-being, holistic well-being, and also to assist, create a platform where athletes that yearn to qualify for bigger running events globally or even for the Olympics can actually take part in this and use the event as a qualifier for some of those runs and marathons that are held either regionally or globally.
And how long has Vivo Energy been involved with the event?
We held, funny enough, we held our first inaugural event last year, which received a bigger response than we actually anticipated. We were looking to get probably about 800 or so people to participate, but the response was phenomenal. We received over 1,200 runners, and we taking this from last year, we obviously want to make this year's event bigger and better as well with our partners. So we've teamed up with Athletics Namibia. We've teamed up with the city of Windhoek again, and as well as a number of corporates that would like to, that have got this, share the same vision as us and share the same goals as us. And we would like to obviously welcome more runners than we did last year. So tracking from this, we're actually looking at doubling the numbers that we had last year with a bigger prize money, of course, and also bigger incentives for average Namibians to partake as well.
Talk to us, Lazarus, about how the Windhoek Marathon aligns with Vivo Energy's broader CSR initiatives or goals.
Yeah, our goals when it comes to community investments, we streamline them along 3 pillars, which is education, health, and then sustainable energies. Health in particular, I guess this is where this one falls in. Our impact that we had last year, we targeted more the educational aspect of it, where we managed to raise funds through the marathon, taking obviously all the registration fees that people pay and teamed up with the Windhoek Residents Mayoral Fund to create, to buy books and computers and equip 2 community libraries in Katutura with books. So everybody that ran last year knows that they contributed one way or another to the upliftment of and access to educational material for learners in the Katutura informal areas. So that's what we did last year around it. This year, we're targeting health. We're looking at, with the city of Windhoek, we're looking at access to water, which is really one of the key SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, that look at water and sanitation. We do recognize that there's a big need for clean water in our informal settlements. We recognize that most of this the government cannot do alone, and that's why we're putting the proceeds of this marathon towards developing a number of water access points in some of these areas where there are none. And this is really to look at how we can curb waterborne illnesses and diseases such as cholera and hepatitis by just having access to clean water for most of these residents that live in these areas. And for this, we've teamed up with the Mayoral Trust again, and for which the mayor is even committed already about an amount of about 50,000 Namibian dollars already to the cause. And we are looking at obviously raising more funds through the marathon for this. And we'll look, as Vivo Energy, will also look at how we can actually add more money to the cause and have an even bigger impact as well.
That's fantastic. Now, registration did kick off on the 3rd of May. Talk to us about the registration process and also which route the marathon will undertake.
That's correct. Thank you, Nina. This year, we're targeting a very interesting route. Last year's route was a bit tough for people. A number of them really complained. Most were challenged by it, but we do recognize that for safety reasons, we might have to take a different route. So this year's route, which we'll announce in due course from next week onwards, is one that is exciting and that takes us past some of Windhoek's most iconic images and buildings. So that's with regards to the route. To register, there's an online system that we've set up, which is accessible on our Facebook page, Vivo Energy Facebook page. The link is there. It's really easy. You can sign up, register a profile, choose the distance that you would like to run, and you can either pay via EFT or use the online payment methods. So it's really seamless, and we've so far managed to sign up quite a number of people that have used that particular registration link. We'd obviously like to do a bit more in terms of getting people that are not that savvy with regards to accessing resources online by having outside registration and mobile registration points. We held one in Groove Mall over last weekend, where a number of people are actually able to sign up. We hope to have one closer to the close of registration again, where we can get people to come in, find us, and physically register on the spot as well. But other than that, the link itself works pretty well as well, and I think more than 1,000 people that registered via the link.
Let's just all the best with the rest of the prep that's left before the marathon. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you so much.
That was Lazarus Nafi, Corporate Communications Manager at Vivo Energy, speaking to us there.